Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be for you specifically, especially if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement in your zodiac chart, okay? Of course, this is going to be general though, so take what applies and leave the rest. If you do want more of a personal reading, I do offer those. Check out the description box for my information for my website. And if you want to catch my lives where I take personal readings as well, definitely hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get notified. But let's jump into it, Aries. First card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And the way that I actually see this Five of Pentacles in this reading, it feels different. Aries, you're acknowledging what has been taken away from you, especially in a financial sense. You could be cutting back on certain habits or certain financial responsibilities that you could have been taking on. This could be, deciding, I'm going to let go of that car note. That's $1,000, or I'm going to let go of this expense because it's not doing anything but eating up my money. So not only in the sense of finances though, this is you realizing that you maybe need to take better care of your health, especially if there's like certain health issues that you can't seem to ignore or that are like progressively becoming a thing. And even people, you could be looking at people and their lack of consistency, especially with the Five of Pentacles. There could be this energy of ghosting where you're side-eyeing someone and you're wondering like, okay, well, did I really feel a genuine connection or what? Or was it just in my head? Let's keep going. It feels like you guys are seeking out more for yourself. No more settling for Six of Swords in reverse here as well. No more settling for things that drain your energy. No more settling for what is draining your pockets. And for a lot of you too, you could be seeing where a lack mindset may have been holding you back as well. And when I say lack mindset, like believing that just because currently you're not living, the life that you want to live, that there's going to be issues with manifesting even further. And you guys are starting to shift out of that as well. But with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles right next to each other, you may hear some information via a mutual friend, or you may see something via the internet where your ex could be talking about you, or there could be signs that this person is not over you. Like they could be feeling a level of resentment towards you because of the fact that you have left them with a lot of unresolved feelings. Let's keep going. Aries, we have the Knight of Swords. You could be a lot more determined and focused over the next couple of days. Be careful of moving so quickly though that you're missing important pieces of information, or you're moving too quick and not taking account of like certain mistakes that could be made along that process, especially with Mercury retrograde still being in effect until the 18th. Not only are you going to be a lot more focused and determined, you guys are going to be very swift in how do I say this? You're going to be very blunt and straightforward when it comes to how you communicate. So there could be a conversation that comes up during this time frame where you slightly feel like you want to tell maybe a boss off, or a coworker, or someone who you're dealing with who you feel like may be playing emotional games with you. You could find yourself just a lot more snappy during this time frame. So that's something to be aware of. Not only that though, again, I keep getting this energy of somebody who is randomly going to try to come in. This is somebody who you do not trust. This person knows, I guess, the perfect timing in which to show up, because they always seem to pop up at the most random moments. Okay, strong air energy, strong Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy here as well. For some of you guys, you also may hear some really good news about you getting a new car or getting a new vehicle, especially if you had like a vehicle that was on its last leg or may have been eating up a lot of your money. You could be making some sort of investment that's going to help you out in the long term. So if you're questioning as of right now, should you get that car? Should you make that investment? It may save you a lot more money down the line. People are going to be showing you their true colors here outside of just love. You could have certain people who are just not trustworthy in general, and they're going to do things that kind of show you where they need to be kept at a distance. Let's keep going. Give me a card for my Aries. Aries, what's the message? So we have, I practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is freeing. By freeing yourself and others, you allow yourself to move forward with confidence and peace. Open up to the love and joy you deserve by letting go of what no longer serves you. Now, this card did show up in reverse. I don't really read these cards in reverse, but the way that I do interpret it, or I did interpret it, excuse me, when it did show up that way, I took this as, yes, forgive, let go in terms of the experiences that you've went through, and release the person itself, and more so take the lesson from it. But in the same sense of forgiveness, this does not mean allow this person back into your life to wrong you, to do the same thing over and over and over again to you, because then at that point, that's just insanity. So this is practicing forgiveness and knowing that forgiveness is more so a you thing than about the other person. All right, so let's keep going. What's the energy around my Aries at this current moment? Aries. Okay, so we have yin and yang. Yin and yang. Let's lay some more cards out. Aries. We have surrender. We have resilience. And we have opportunity. Okay. Interesting set of cards here, Aries. So, right off the bat, I think that there's a lot of karmic forces around the events that you're experiencing as of right now. And the reason why there could be some karmic events is to push you into a space of releasing what has been lingering in your energy for way too long. Not only that, to push you into a space of balance, like with yin and yang showing up here, and then we also have water, which represents surrendering, and it's in reverse. There may have been a lot of, fighting the process. Okay, but Spirit is pushing you guys also into more of a spiritual enlightening period. You could be finding yourself connecting more with your spirit guides, whether you're aware of it or not. They could be giving you a lot of insight in terms of your situation to create balance back into your life. And this is a reminder that, even though your situation could have been chaotic, or could even currently be chaotic on the surface, the universe itself is chaotic, and there's balance that can still be found even in that chaotic energy. Not only that, it's like you guys can no longer fight the force. You guys can no longer fight the elevation that you guys are stepping into. And I don't see this as a bad thing. I actually see that Spirit is aligning you with opportunities that have been literally there for the longest. And because you may have been distracted, it's like, okay, it's time for us to tune back in, especially with the Ace of Wands, opportunities showing up here, resilience. You may have given up on yourself. And now it's like you're getting this added boost, this added jump to get back in tune with self. All right. This is also addressing knowing when to pick your battles and knowing when to step away. This is also going back to the drawing board as well, with anything that you could be doing creatively or like trying to accomplish in terms of like career goals. Make sure that you're setting your intentions on making this a long-lasting move, or being aware of where this is going to take you and thinking about where you would like to be in the long term. Because I get this sense with resilience here being in reverse. Some of you, the reason why you're not as motivated as you need to be sometimes is because of the fact that you lose sight of what you're doing it for, or where you're trying to go, and not seeing the bigger picture. But these are some of the messages that I see. I hope that this reading was helpful and that you did enjoy. And I will talk to my Aries in the next one.